Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. So let's just dive in and let's start off with this tweet here from Matthew Lin Y. The crypto, especially XRP community researchers, seen thousands of primary source documents, hundreds of hours of video, and uncovered dozens of connections pointing to utility that will transform the financial system. Nothing, repeat, nothing revealed, an instant value, thousands for XRP. Do your own research. And yeah, I mean, like, honestly, when we look at things happening around XRP, I mean, listen, this entire financial system that we are running on today is going to be revolutionized by assets just like XRP. And I do think XRP plays a vital role, significant compared to any other token in the space because of the mechanisms behind it that were built out by some of the most prestigious developers in the space. David Schwartz, one of them. I think that the on-demand liquidity mechanism will power a lot of what's happening around the new financial system. And it all really kind of starts with a few things happening around the major areas within the United States as well as in the entire world. I think that the US is going to be the last mover. I think that that's kind of clear with regulations and how slow they are taking. But we do see some large things happening around a few areas, and those events that are happening in those areas, like for an example, the United Kingdom, Europe, I mean, these are really kind of morphing into reality day in and day out, and I do think that it will soon spread into, of course, the US. Now, one thing that I am looking at is some of the largest events happening that do, of course, include Ripple, and I do believe that XRP will play a huge role in that as well, which is the Ripple Swell London event. This is happening in London, November 16th to the 17th, and I even said we are days away from one of the largest events revolving around Ripple and also XRP. Centered in London, I believe XRP will be a big part of this event, and I look forward to it. And recently they updated this where we don't actually get a full breakdown on what this is actually going to be centered around. Remember, we did have a breakdown of what's happening at this event, but now we no longer have that. But we do see Get Down to Business. Together we could transform how the world moves, manages, and tokenizes value. Join us November 16th to the 17th at Magazine London for unmatched networking opportunities and a variety of discussion topics ranging from integrating crypto to engage new customers to understanding the impact of CBDCs on global financial inclusion. This year's event will be in person first, with some sessions broadcasted virtually. And, you know, this is centered around some of the largest names in the game. For an example, MasterCard, Bank of America, TrueLayer, Eastern and Allied, Amazon Web Services, BCB Group, Lulu Financial Holdings, SC Ventures, United Texas Bank. I mean, like, these are some prestigious names out there. Zange.com as well is a huge name. Navati, Tranglo. I am very excited to see what happens at this event. I do believe that when we look at XRP and digital assets in general, it's going to be a big topic, obviously. I think that this is going to be discussing how everything is really kind of, be fully revolutionized, and it really kind of does start with crypto. I think that crypto is going to be the center point. We do see over here the train has left the station. I repeat, the train has already left the station. Shout out to Belt and Road. I don't know the full video on this. I can't give credit to the video creator, but listen closely to this.
We're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one.
There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it.
Frankly, our central bank has been slow, and there's an appointment coming in January of 22. The president's got to decide whether to change over who's leading the Federal Reserve.
For those of you who don't know, the next gen $100 note is the last denomination of that particular family of notes. We're working on the future generation of currency, so that is my other job.
I think the train's already left the station in terms of cryptocurrency. You may or may not know that I just joined the board of Ripple, and the reason why I chose to join that board, it's, in my opinion, one of the few cryptocurrency options out there that has a credible and legitimate use. So financial institutions use it to settle cross-border payments.
That is called a bridge crypto or bridge currency. That's in fact what Ripple is trying to do with XRP.
And also, real quick, I just want to pause this to interrupt the fact that if this video does get cut out for any reason, I don't know why, like, YouTube has been going crazy in terms of like monetization and copyright strikes and stuff. Usually they mute the video to protect against that. So if this does get muted, I do apologize. But yes, I do believe that a full-on, entire this is going to be one of the biggest events. And I think that anyone that has their eyes open during this time, that are fully awake, that are fully paying attention to things happening, I think that those individuals are going to be the ones that make out like a bandit during this entire time. But listen closely for the rest of this video.
No taxation and one world money. They've worked for years behind the scenes preparing to realize that vision. They've literally rigged the laws of international finance. Everything is basically in place right now, and there's essentially no way to stop this from happening.
There are some cryptos that are working with regulators and are working with banks.
I agree.
Ripple
right.
would be an example.
Ripple would be an
XRP.
example, right.
Now this is and I can imagine in the next 5 years, instead of us doing sterling against the dollar or sterling against yen and doing these kinds of transactions, we'll do sterling versus Ripple.
And I do believe that Ripple with XRP is going to play a vital role. And yes, this last guy is in London. You really cannot make this up. Like, London has been the center point. Ripple has been making their name known there. I think that these events are really kind of playing into something happening within London. Things are underway. Things are already happening. I think everyone should pay attention to this. Rosie Rios, again, another big named individual behind Ripple, who was the 43rd Treasurer of the United States. She said, enjoyed the Future of Digitization panel at Web Summit in Lisbon with John Graham Cunning from Cloudflare. Cloudflare, and Duncan Hooper from CGTN. As I have always said, the train has left the station. The future is now. I mean, like, this is crazy to say the least. Like, we do see over here, XRP, it's one of the few cryptocurrency options out there that has credible and legitimate use. Rosie Rios, board of directors. It really is. Like, this is disrupting the financial institutional grade sector within cross-border settlement in terms of payments. And these are large payments. Things are moving extremely fast. What do you see over here? Ripple appoints former Treasurer of the United States, Rosie Rios, to Board of Directors, and Christina Campbell as CFO. This is not, like, these events are not just for nothing. Like, these people are not joining Ripple for no reason at all. Like, these are individuals that have had higher grade positions in some very lucrative areas that were paying extremely well, had incredible benefits, and now they are joining Ripple. Do you think that this is just for, like, nothing? Go look at the board of directors for Ripple. Go look at the names tied to Ripple. This is substantial. And like I said, things are underway. Things are moving fast. The big four, right? The big four that are moving fast on this new revolutionary technology. Canada. Payments Canada will move forward as planned with the development of this technology to support links. Release 2 in November 2022. However, we will activate this technology in March of 2023 to align with Swift's revised implementation date. I do believe that everything is looking up for March. 2023 looks like an incredible time. You know what's funny? We just seen James K. Fallon say that the case could be over in March of 2023. Right in time for ISO 20022 to go live. These things are pre-planned. We are watching one of the biggest shows in the history of humankind. And I don't say that just to, create clickbait buzz no. This is one big show. It's all planned. And things are moving fast. We do see over here from Ripple, the global financial system can and should be more efficient. That's starting to happen as crypto solutions make a real impact on financial institutions and businesses around the world. Crypto means business. This campaign that they have been running is this is centered around the business sector. This just got posted on November 1st. And, I don't think that when we look at what crypto has morphed into, I don't even think that we have touched, an area of, okay, yeah, we're not early anymore. No. I think that we are extremely early. I think that this entire market is still in its infancy stage. Because remember, we don't have mass adoption yet of this technology. We are not seeing trillions of dollars settled through digital assets on DLT. Excuse me. That's when mass adoption will take over. That's when we hit an area of, okay, maybe, we are too late now. Until that happens, we are extremely early. We do see as crypto continues to gain momentum by delivering on the promise of better business, Ripple is launching a global crypto means business campaign to spread awareness about how crypto solutions can be used by finance professionals to drive a more efficient, transparent, and dynamic financial system that better serves their business. We cover a number of tangible, real-life use cases that are already in production today, from streamlining cross-border payments and improving treasury management to making assets more agile, offering new financial services, and increasing customer engagement. You know, the way that I look at Ripple with XRP, I always looked at Ripple as like almost the new Swift. This is going to be a network that will morph into an absolute giant in the years to come. I always say, like, you know, Ripple could very well be the new Swift, not, you know, competing with Swift, not trying to replace Swift, but with how much adoption that Ripple could have through RippleNet, you know, this could very well be the next Swift. And XRP, I mean, XRP could be the global bridge currency. I mean, things are happening so quick around Ripple. And a lot of people tell me, like, dude, you're crazy. What are you talking about in terms of, like, things happening so fast? Go back and look at the last 6 months. Go look at the last 11 months. Everything that has happened around this space, Ripple has made their name known. I mean, just go look at some of the related stories here on their website from November 1st going back to like October 1st. All of these major reports, they're doing studies, they're doing surveys, talking about how much adoption there is for not only on-demand liquidity as a service, but also crypto in general. They see it. They see everything happening around this sector. This space is so early. It is only a matter of time before we do see mass adoption and FOMO from the financial institutional grade sector. And I am extremely excited for that day to come, because at the end of the day, this market is not just for retail. A lot of people think that these institutions getting into this space is bad for business. Listen, these institutions in this space are going to bring trillions on top of trillions of dollars into this space. And of course, we do see over here from the IMF, cross-border payments are on track to be transformed by digital money. You seriously can't make this up. New tokens and platforms may transform cross-border payments and potentially much more. Yeah, I do believe that this is the case. I mean, go over to Ripple's website, go to the cross-border payment sector, right? Look at this. I mean, expand your reach and accelerate your payments business. Settlement in seconds, not days. Again, powered by XRP. Like XRP, like this is a powerhouse of a mechanism. On-demand liquidity. I mean, even if you go down here and you go to learn more about XRP on their website, utility for the new global economy. The new global economy. Like this is underway. Things are happening. They are happening behind the scenes as everyone continues to sleep on XRP because, oh, it hasn't made a new all-time high since 2017, 2018, or, oh, XRP is, you know, centralized, it's controlled by Ripple, blah, blah, blah. Like, we've heard all the nonsense for so many years. I know that the XRP holders out there are trying to, you know, stay patient, although we have been waiting for so long, but I do believe that our time is around the corner. I do believe that we are days, weeks, and possibly even just months away from absolute huge events to unfold. And I do think that the big one right now is the Ripple Swell event. I think everyone should mark this on their calendar, November 16th to the 17th, and then after that, mark March 2023 on your calendar. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As it's up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are on this before, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.